Hello, ladies. How are you guys doing? I'm separating all of these, the cutoffs from the tent. Looks like a lot of ways, but there's a lot of different ways we can use this. Because you're left with some pretty odd shapes, that's for sure. Hey, Sherry, Emma, and Miss Elvis, Adria. Hi, Gail. Oh, I love those things you posted, Adria. I'll trade something with you. I don't know what I have that you want. Those are cool. Your die cut. Those are super duper cool. That was you, right? That was you, right?
You kept telling me there wasn't a stream.
Oh no. YouTube's out to get me.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Irma. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Adria. Hi, Gail.
Okay, I'm just trying to straighten up my mess here. These are all of one section of the papers on one size. We have plenty of those to play with. And then off this big paper, whew. So what I did last night, I cut out a bunch for the small one. Whoops, that's not the small one. For the small one, for C. So that way also you can see how that looks. Kind of all. It's kind of cute. I like that. And I'm thinking I like it just open halfway. That way you can have it on a shelf. Because if you open it all the way, you're not going to have very many places you'll be able to display it. And then what fun is that if you just have it laying down all over the place?
Hey, Dally.
So I kind of like it halfway. Okay, so that's that one. And let me see see if I need to cut some more. How many do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7's kind of a good number for me anyway. And I think it depends on the thickness. Whoops, that has more than 7. Depends on the thickness on the paper you're using also. So, once you put it up, you'll be the judge of if it looks full enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Hey, Vivian. Hola. Hey, Janice.
Yep. And so when I cut these, there was enough space on some of the larger pieces of paper that we had cut this out of, and there was enough room for the small one. So it can all get used.
Yay, no waste.
No waste. No waste. Okay, so there's that side. That is the C. And this one is the B. And then this one is the A. Oopsie. That's not going to stay down. I can tell that already. Okay. And then this
There you
one,
go.
that one's A. But I think once you get started, you're going to want to do all three sizes because just because I think you will. So I think after a few more people get here, what we'll do is we'll stitch one of these together so you can see how we do it. Now, I wanted to show those of you that had asked about
Hey, Ann.
about getting these wet. This is what it ended up looking like after it dried, the printout. And that's what it looks like on the back side. So that's that color. And this here is scrapbook paper. So when I do that to mine, it's not going to bleed at all. Actually, I do like it to bleed though. Let's see, did we do it one in here? Maybe yes, maybe no. Nope. Oh, oh no, that's the one that it bled onto. Paper.
Hey, APG.
Did you know she's famous now? She's got an art exhibit and everything.
I know we talked about it yesterday.
Oh, see, I wasn't paying attention. I went that one, didn't I? Oh, I don't guess I didn't. Hello. No, that's the back side. Oh, here's the one that we did. This one here. Right there. Okay. So there you go.
So we don't mess it up at all.
What's that?
But don't mess it up at all.
No. It just makes it prettier. It makes it prettier. Okay, how's everybody doing? I'm sure everybody is stinking hot.
Not hot.
Well, you're inside, right?
Well, I had to take Heidi and Toby to the vet, but
Oh.
only a block away, so
And how did they do? Are they okay?
yeah. Heidi was great. All of her things looked great. She only had one stitch that had to be removed. I guess they dissolved,
Uh-huh.
but she's fine. Toby got his 3-year rabies shot and his nails clipped, and they took him in the back to clip his nails, and it sounded like a cat back there. He was whining and crying and
Oh.
carrying on. So silly. Heidi is great.
That's good. That's one thing about, I hear a lot of people having issues with, doing the nails for their dogs. Fortunately, we've been so fortunate with all of our dogs. They just let us clip them. And a couple of them will lay down and just kind of put their hand out like, okay.
Hey, Carla. Yeah, there's one lady at the vet. She can hold Toby in her left arm, and while she's talking to us, just clipping his nails, and he doesn't do a thing. He just sits there.
Mm-hmm. And they don't care if we do it with the clippers or do it with that machine that, files it down.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care either way at all. And we used to have a parrot um, that we would have to, clip her nails because they get obviously really long and they can really do some damage to you. And she would just hold it out. She'd hold out one little toe at a time and let you clip them, and and other times you could hear people at the vet and stuff. The birds are wow, they're screaming and hollering, and oh my gosh. Yeah, it helps if you start with puppies. Unfortunately, we've never started with puppies. We've always had full grown rescue dogs, so at least they hadn't been traumatized by anybody, so that worked out good.
Yeah, I know Elvis makes you look like an idiot.
Mm. So I gave you guys the measurement. Let me mark it. Where's my pattern to this one? That's to this one. Oh, let's see. Do I have it somewhere? Oh, here it is. Oh, I just never did it on the cardboard. Let me put down some measurements that I went over yesterday, but let's just go ahead and let me mark this. Oh, they're already marked here. I just have to write them down for you. Okay. So from here to here is 1 inch, and then that's where the first hole is. The to sew in the signature. That's where the first hole is, and then this is 2 inches. So
Hey, Brenda.
this is where the hole is for the signature.
Ann said she got her package today. Thank you.
Yay! And
Hi, Linda.
then from the top, oh, this is about 1 3/4 inches. So this is 1 3/4 to this hole. And then there's 2 inches here. And then whatever's left over, that's what's left over.
Hey, Amber.
So that is for A, the largest one. So if you want to take a,
So that's 1, 2, 2, and 1 3/4.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, APG said she didn't say, but she got hers the other day.
Mm. All right, so for B,
Amber got hers today.
yay. So this is going to have to be 1 inch from the top.
No, she don't have. She don't have no hall pass. Gail said hi to her when I came in, but she's not really here. Where the hell's she at?
I don't know where you guys go. Oh, it's 3/4 right here. And there may not be too much of a gap here because if you go 2 inches this way, is that 4 inches already? Ooh, yeah, there's hardly no gap at all. So we're gonna have to modify this one because you're just we'll do it. I'm just talking to myself. Never mind. So never mind. We'll just do it the same one on this one. On the small one, we are gonna have to change all the numbers. All the numbers.
Hmm.
So that's 1 inch.
Oh, okay. There she is.
Oops, inch, not feet. Hello, Rosemary. And this is 1 3/4 right here. And then this is 2 inches. And this is where the hole is. That's where the hole is.
Look at Linda coming up in here taking roll.
Okay, so that's for B. It's the same numbers as A.
How can that be?
There's just less of a gap in between. Remember, I didn't give a number for there. We're measuring from the top up. I mean, from the bottom up and from the top down. That's how you measure it. So whatever ends up in the center, that's what ends up. But these are the measurements.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, that's that one. And let's see what we end up doing with this little baby. I think it's gonna have to be like half an inch up, probably. So let's do half an inch right there.
I don't
And
think Brenda's live.
uh
Or maybe she is. And she's just putting in her 2 cents on her puppies.
oh. And I think what we're end up doing on this, let me think here. I have to think this through because where you put these is where your fabric's going to go. So there's got to be enough room here to put the fabric. So it can't be any higher than this right there for sure. So that's 2 inches. Let me write that before I forget. So that's 2 inches. It's got to be further down because of that swoop on this one. And we need enough space. So these are going to be probably 1.5 inches. Let me see what we got here. 1.5 inches. Wow, that's close. That's what we're going to have to do. Well, no, it can be a smaller band because it's a smaller tent. So don't mark any of these down. We'll do that one, the small one together, and make sure it looks right. Because I've done those and it looks fine, but I haven't done the small one. So let's hold off on writing these numbers down until we actually do it together.
Oh no, you're typing with a thumb? That's no fun.
Okay. It would be 1 inch, half an inch, 1 inch. That would be right there. Okay. So we'll see how that works out. Don't mark that down yet. Don't mark it down yet. We'll do it together. Okay, so let's get these. What I need to do still, though, oh, I forgot. I got to do that. I didn't put any of the fabric on here.
Oh no.
I wonder if I can do that afterwards. Can I do that afterwards? Well,
Especially since it's top to bottom and bottom to top. And whatever happens in the middle just is.
no, I'm talking about this.
No, Linda was talking about all that mathing.
Oh. Oh well. I'll try and do it afterwards because I don't want to go through all of that and let it dry. And you guys see me do it already on 5 different ones. So okay. So let's punch the holes on this. Ow. Ow. Oh, my knees still bother me. Okay.
What you doing?
Who? Me?
You?
Punching the holes.
Okay, I couldn't see you.
Yeah, well, if I let you see me, I can't see the holes. Alrighty. So let's get one of our signatures. In case you got here just recently, I cut these all out last night, and this is for the small one, C, for Carnival.
Uh,
Uh, and we just have to do one, and we'll know right away if it'll work or not. To have
we
it.
should have done a Brazilian carnival.
Oh no, too many nudies.
Oh,
Yeah, they don't wear no clothes.
oh, okay.
They don't. Okay, and then where's my needle? Where did you put it, Rosemary? Oh no, there it is. And I get us. What color will I use? What color will you use, Rosemary?
Red.
Yeah, why don't we use the red? We can do that. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to tie it on the outside, guys, because that's what I did. That's what I did on this one. You can do it either way. It doesn't really matter. But I like the junky kind of look with it tied on the outside.
This is the part I wouldn't like doing.
That you don't like doing?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to leave about, um, let me measure for you, see how much I'm leaving. Because I want the little messy look. Do what pleases you. It's about 2.5.
Oh, Elvis, you're so sweet.
Then I'm just going to tie it.
Elvis said yesterday something about feeling like she was at a family reunion or something with everybody fussing at everybody or snitching on each other or something. I can't remember what she said. Elvis is a big sweetie. Ha
I'll line that up. Hey, here's that going in. There we go. Ah, I'm gonna itch. I got attacked by a yellow jacket today. It was not fun. And I chased it away and it ran over and bit Richard on the leg. Or
A what?
stung him on the leg. Yellow jacket.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm there going, get away, shoot, shoot. Because he kept buzzing my face. So I slapped him. I mean, I didn't know I was going to get him, but slapped him. He went over to Richard and stung him on the leg. He was so mad. I'm going to get somebody. If I'm not getting her, I'm getting somebody in the family. He just went over there and whacked him on the leg. Oh my God. Richard goes, what was that? I said, that was a yellow jacket. He goes, ah! And it was still on his leg.
Oh my God. I know who not to mess with.
Oh no, I can't do this right. I gotta stop laughing. Stop it, Rosemary. I can't tie this. Yeah, it was.
Gail said her husband's allergic. That would be bad news at her house.
Oh no.
Need to get you some of those bee hangers.
I guess so. And then and what was the funny thing was that while that all was happening, we were outside with the Terminex guy. Here we go. Did you bring that thing with you?
Really?
Okay. So now you guys got to visualize that all of these are done. I will do them, but I just want to make sure I'm going to put the fabric just to see aesthetically if it works at that position or not. That's all I'm concerned about right now, because we got to do to that what we did to this, because that's what connects all the binding. But of course, it's got to be smaller, just because it's a smaller book. So let's see what size. I think we did that an inch, right? So I got to cut this an inch. So that is one line off. And about how long am I going to need that? Hold on. So approximately, bring it over. Oh, pretty much right where I put it is enough. Oh, okay. So wait. Now, originally, guys, I brought this all the way over to the end on the front and on the back, and I made a loop because in my mind, I was going to want to open it all the way, and then I was going to connect these loop with a little stick of some kind that would hold it shut. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. So if you end up wanting your journal to open all the way, then you would want to put your fabric all the way over and create this little loop. It's just folded over and then glued underneath. But I'm not going to do that on this one. So, because I'm not going to do that, this is long enough. And all I need to do is cut that one little strip off so that I end up with an inch. And let's see if it looks right. So stick that through there. And then if all of these were already sewn, then you would just put these through the little loop right there all the way across.
Oh, that's how you did it.
Yeah. So you'd end up with this. So these would all be sewn, and then you just do your little loop-de-loop through there. But for this size, I think this will be fine, I think. I think it will work out just fine. And then the other piece will be up there. This will be decorated. Let me get another piece that can go there. Well, there's just leftover piece here.
Dale's on a bus.
Oh, really? Wow, she's a real busser, isn't she? Okay. So then theoretically, that would go right there and go all the way around. And then we'd be ready. And then all that's lacking, of course, also. Maybe we should just go ahead and glue those little puppies on there. I just wanted to make sure this worked. So I think it will. So, okay, so these are the numbers. 1.5 inches from the bottom, and then I sewed 1 inch.
1.5 inches or a 1/2 inch?
Oh gosh, did I say that? 1/2 inch from
Okay.
the bottom, and then the sewn part is 1 inch. Then you come down 2 inches, make your mark, your hole, and then 1 inch, and that's redo it. Whatever's left is left.
Hey, Lindy.
So each of your signatures are sewn with, it's 1 inch. Each one is 1 inch right here. Clear as mud, you guys. 2 inches down, 1 inch. 1/2 inch up, 1 inch. And I think that spacing will work out just well. Because if we put it any higher up here, there won't be enough fabric to really grab to keep all this together. So that'll work out just fine. Yay! Okay. Clear as mud, you guys? Any questions on that? I would just say go get your pattern. If you've got your pattern, go get your pattern and write these measurements on them. And then, if you want to make any variation of these, you can. But I think it grabs the most, it allows more fabric to grab on to connect everything and not fall apart, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, take a snapshot. Take a snapshot.
So 2 inches at the crouch?
At the crouch?
Did you say that?
What? I hope not. Oh, what was this? Let me mark this down. An 1.5 inches.
I don't know if you can read it.
Can you read it?
Hang on.
Yes? No? Maybe?
I'm looking.
Well, that doesn't mean nothing. Can you read it?
I'm looking.
I don't know what that means.
Well, the brown one is what I'm concerned with. Can you read it?
Uh-oh. I just froze you guys.
No, that's the picture.
Oh, that's a picture. I'm going, how did I freeze?
You didn't freeze.
So can you guys read that? I can read it, but I know
I'm
what it
talking
says.
about, look at the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the picture I took. So 2 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and a 1/2 inch.
Correct.
Okay.
Is that, do I need to make that more clear?
Well, there's nothing written on A.
Huh?
How come my A doesn't have anything written on it?
Probably because you took the picture before I wrote on it.
Oh, stupid. Okay, do me a favor and put A on the left.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is dyslexic time. I'm sorry.
No, it's so we can see the measurement better on the brown.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably that's not clear. That's 1/2 inch.
Are you changing it again?
Well, in case it's not legible enough.
No, that's fine.
Now take another picture so you don't confuse yourself.
Oh, yeah, I can read that scribble better. Can you straighten B up, please?
Oh, yes, no problem.
Okay.
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 Yeah, Janice, just wing it, you guys.
Well, Vicky's going to come in here and go, what did she do? then I'm going to have to remember.
No, now she can rewind. There's the picture. She can take a snapshot.
Okay, so there you go.
Alrighty.
You can see it now.
Yay.
Okay.
Yes, very good. Yeah, you freaked me out. I thought I had frozen. Oh no, I froze. I can't, it's not moving. I froze.
And part of my name is cut off.
I didn't even notice that part.
Okay, what did I miss?
All right. So let's see here.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't think you guys want to watch some more pants being made, do you? You're right. I just really, really wanted to do this to just get the general spacing so we'd have enough fabric for the binding. That's all. So that works. So we don't have to do anything with that right now. That works just hunky dory. Hunky dory. I'll put all this on my own time. All right. So this one.
Oh, she said I was just kidding about the crotch because the circus tent upside down looks like underwear. Oh my
You
gosh.
gotta watch it. Susan takes everything quite literally these days. I think she's got a little bit of a heat exhaustion going.
Hey, if you want to rent a U-Haul, I just got my approval today to dispose $1.5 million worth of paint.
Oh, where do you guys dispose it?
I had to pay.
Oh, well, if you have to pay, then why don't you pay for my U-Haul?
I know, right?
Uh-huh. Come out cheaper. Okay, I need to make a pattern for this one.
Freaking ridiculous. I was nervous pushing the button too. I was like, "Ooh, I don't want to do this."
What do you mean?
Well, because when I submit something that high, it goes like almost up to the second in command of the entire company.
Make sure.
Yeah, it expired, or it or it was recall, or it was
Discontinued color, maybe.
discontinued, or something. But they're gonna be having inventory in October, so we need to get
What
the
a lot of
crap out.
waste, huh?
I know, exactly.
Gee.
And that's like that dadgum um we made some paint for, I don't know if it was a wind tower project that was going to happen or something, but because the government shut down the project, we had to eat all the paint.
Yeah. Oh my.
Now I would think that would be part of the contract with your, to not make your suppliers have to eat it.
Well, who was your contract with?
Their contract was with the government.
They who?
The company that we made it for.
That's what I mean. They should have paid for it.
That's
They
right.
ordered it. They ordered it.
That's right.
Okay. So you got that one there. Just so I can see it. Can't hardly see that hole. All right. So we can sew these signatures. If I'm not going to add any more pages,
Hey, Roseanne.
Hey, Roseanne. And I still may add some coffee to these because they're a little bright. But I can do that afterwards. This too, some coffee to that. I don't mind doing it later because it just makes it more crunchy and gooey. Yeah, because I have to do this one too. Okay, so if I'm going to do that, I need a solid piece there, so it'll.
It goes to a waste company and they dispose of it. I think they pour it in the ocean and that's why you need Dawn for the ducks or something.
Oh,
No, I'm playing.
oh, man. Okay, that works. That will work.
Some of the things you can mix with the reactor and it will turn into a solid block.
Oh, wow.
Too soon, Popo. Oh, we try that, Janice. We try that. There's a certain type of paint that we have, like an alkyd paint, that they'll take all that stuff and on a Saturday they'll take a designated like 1,200 gallon tank or something and they'll just mix it all together, every color, every kind,
Does it
mix
always
it
come
all
out brown?
together, and they sell it as barn paint.
Barn paint. It comes out brown or
Yeah,
red or.
yeah. When you mix, you know
I'm
how when
gonna
you mix all your
say.
colors, it comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be brown, right? Yeah. Whoa. It's just that when you said barn, I always envision red for a barn. I go, it turns red? I can't turn red.
No, it turns brown. But we also like donate to the playgrounds and the all the kind of stuff like that because they can use that paint for
Mm-hmm.
all kind of different stuff.
Well, that's nice.
How many pages are in this, Rosemary? I'm following along, Vivian said.
7. Ooh, that's what I counted before. Let's see. I might have added something. Uh-oh. I added to this one. 7. I have 9. On the little one, they all have 7, though. Whoops. Where'd the little ones go? I already lost. I lost them. Oh, here they are. These have 7. And I guess these ended up with a few more.
And how many total signatures?
5.
All right. So that's about 140, 100 and something.
If you say so. I didn't even calculate.
Well, 28 times 5 would be 150 minus 10. So 140.
Like I say, if you say so.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well, closer than I would be, that's for sure. Let's see if there's enough string on this. Oh, I think so. Yeah.
See, that's my fear. So I'm going to run out of string.
Well, you just pull it out and put some more on your needle. That's what I do if it's too short.
Too much mathing.
That's why I don't measure. I mean, unless it's the regular kind where you go up and down, where you kind of sort of need to measure. But these kind where they're kind of individual ones, I don't measure. I just put some stuff on the needle and that's it. All right, so that's the beginning here, guys. And so this is the space where your fabric's going to go through. Now, see, if you had one of Johnny's cradles, you just sit there going, and it'd be all done.
Oh, I have a link for that if anybody missed her live. And it had to be a piano bench. Adri said she bought a piano bench, but she don't have a piano. And APG said, well, you should look good sitting on it. And Adria said she got it for a new technique she learned to use on patients. Lindy said hers is coming in the mail.
Her cradle?
Yeah.
Yay.
I didn't know piano seats were adjustable.
The round ones are.
Oh, well, yeah, the round ones are. How many people do you see sitting at a round piano bench? Liberace would have fell flat up on his butt on the stage.
Well, those are real common with the older pianos. Okay. It was not coming through. Oh, got stuck somehow. Oh, no. Well, Richard got his new cameras, and he's very happy with them. Now you can spy up and down the alley. See what mangy mutts are going down.
Oh, that's cool. Betty gets mad because she'll be out in the yard and I'll go, hey, you need to. She's like, would you shh?
You probably scare her to death. Okay, 2, 3 to go.
Anne played the piano. I guess it would be Anne can play the piano.
Mm-hmm. Ask her. She's a teacher.
She needs to get a keyboard and then she could play it on her live. She could have like an intro.
Oh, yeah. Cool idea. Years and years and years ago. Okay, so my brother wanted to learn guitar. And so he got a guitar. And then we got one of those no. What do they call them? What were they called? It was on a card, but that's not what it was called. It was just one sheet laminated. Maybe it was a card. Anyway, it has all the chords, for
Yeah.
positioning of your hand on a chord for the guitar. And then we got a book, a music book. I don't know what the heck we thought we were doing. None of us knew anything about music, no instruments, no nothing. And he says, "You can teach me. You can teach me." I go, "How can I teach you? I don't know how to play the guitar." He says, "Well, we can figure it out together." I go, "Oh my gosh." So we did. We did. And so I taught him chords that I didn't know. And so he was able to strum his chords and sing those crazy songs that all the first learner books have in there. House of the Rising Sun. I think every single learner book has House of the Rising, because I think there's only like 2 chords. You just switch it 2 times, I think. So everybody, I think everybody that learned the guitar learned that song. It's their first song. Oh, it was so funny. So then it would be like crazy conversation. "Oh, well, how did you learn how to play the guitar?" "Oh, my sister taught me." "Oh, Rosemary, you play the guitar?" I say, "No."
I don't read music either.
I said, "No." I think back, I didn't think of myself this way, but it was like forever. I always tried things that I didn't have a clue of what the heck I was doing, and it never stopped me. It never stopped me. It never dawned on me. "You can't do that, Rosemary. You don't know how to do that, Rosemary." "Oh, you think I don't, huh? Bring that guitar over here." So then one day we were at a friend's house, and everybody had some kind of an instrument or something. And they were playing and doing fun things. And they had a piano, and nobody there at that particular time played the piano. The piano player of the house was gone, and because it was the mom, and it was just us, younger people that were there. And and so they said, "Can anybody play the piano?" And everyone goes, "No, no, no." And I said, "I can play chords." Because I knew how to play the chords on the guitar, right? So I mean, I knew the letters to the chords, and I knew, if it was D minor and flat and stuff like that, which ones to play, which one to leave off, yada yada yada. So I go, "How can it be that much different, at least as chords are concerned? How can that be any different on the piano? A chord is a chord, a note is a note." So I whipped out one of their sheet musics, and lo and behold, because I'd never really paid attention, the ones that we had were all for guitar, which for piano is not always, but mostly different. And some music will have both of them on there. But anyway, the ones we had were just for guitar. So I'd never seen the melody for the piano, but it had up there on the top, D minor, this, and I figured that must be the chords, right? So, so they would start playing, and I would just bring in the chords, and they go, "Rosemary, you said you didn't know how to play the piano." I said, "I don't. I just know how to hit chords." So that was my job that night. I just hit all the chords and made everybody sound good. Oh, it was so funny. This was years ago. Now, you don't even know how to play anything. You just synthesize all the sounds on the computer and everything else.
Exactly.
Who needs to play?
Adria said she got her a journal in Germany.
Ooh, very cool.
It's cardboard or chipboard, maybe. It has a cool spray painted stencil on the front, graffiti like.
That sounds like fun. Something different.
Isn't that where
Hmm?
Louise Heinzel is?
Um, I get confused. She's one nationality, but she lives in a different country. I
Oh,
forget
okay.
which is which.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Adri's cut 7 papers for 6 signatures.
Wow. That's a lot of cutting, girl.
7?
7 papers for 6 signatures. Multiply it. That's a lot of cutting.
Oh, I thought she'd only cut 7 pieces.
Oh.
And she's twirling on her piano bench, I'm sure. Yeah, 7 total.
Oh, get out of here. Tell me when you've actually done something.
So she's got 36 more to go. No beef here, Adri. At least you're doing it.
That's right.
Slow and steady wins the race. Oh no, Lindy said, but you were working on that this morning. Busted. See, that's what happens in the crafting world. Everybody knows your business
That's
wherever
right.
you go.
Yeah, but and the reason is because you share your business, or they wouldn't know.
She said, this is usually when I bail and offer Rosemary to buy hers. Tomorrow she'll be on Nan because the Maeve's going to come up and have to be held. And
What are we talking about?
Adria not getting her stuff done because she
Oh.
gets she gets distracted, and then she can turn around on her twisting chair and play with her tutu that's right there, or she can make some more die cuts to trade, or
Oh, I love those. I got to figure out what to trade with her. Those were cool.
dang, Brenda, you got your whole little band at home. Daddy played bass, Mama played fiddle.
Oh, wait a minute.
She said she'll just send you some.
Oh, I only have one left. Hey, I only have one left, you guys.
Yay, and then you can show us how to
Wow.
weave it.
We can do the Weaverama. Whoa. Uh, we can do the Weaverama. How exciting.
Uh-oh. Betty's alarm's fixing to go off. Here it goes. Hey, Amber. Hey, Linda. Hey, Sherry. That was Adria. Hey,
Oh,
hey, hey, Gail. Hey, Adria. Hey, 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 Brenda. I don't know. My voice is going to last for all these hays.
you have allergy or what's going on?
I don't know. My voice has been trying to go all day. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Lindy. Hey, Ann. Yes,
Probably,
it did.
probably been hollering at Betty.
Hey, 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 Carla. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Sally, Fern, and Ruth, and CJ, and BJ, and JJ. Hey, Janice, and Carol, and Pinky, and Annie Mame. Annie Mame didn't show up last night.
No,
Hey, Stasia. And
no.
hey, Leslie, wherever you are out there somewhere. Hey, 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 Jean. Hey, Johnny, we know you're lurking. Hey, 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 Vivian. Vivian's like, I'm trying to keep up with Rosemary and so this journal now. I got to type in hey.
Okay, where is my little? Uh-oh. Oh no, Rosemary, don't lose that little thingamajigger. Where did it go? How do I lose things? Oh my goodness, guys. Where's that little piece? It's probably because it's so small. That's how I lose it. Where did it go? Or I had my needles weaved into my other needles. Oh man, I don't know where it went. Okay, let me put it on here. Remind me before we leave, I gotta find that. And then I gotta put that on there. And I have it now behind me so I don't knock it over.
You
Oh,
got to find your needle.
maybe I should look on. Huh?
You got to find what?
The little fabric that I had my needles. Well, oh, never mind. I just found it.
Okay.
Put it over to the side so I wouldn't lose it, and I lost it. But it is found. Okay, there we go. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I gotta tie that.
Hey, 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 Annie Mae. We're just talking about you not being here last night.
Oh, she heard you. That's why she showed up. She goes, oh no,
She had to find her glasses so she could type.
I'm in trouble.
She tells us when she's leaving.
Yeah. Yeah. That's because she doesn't have anything to twirl on. So,
I'm going to be in Istanbul next week.
yeah.
Amber's off to bed. See you next week. I'm off next week, so hopefully I'll be able to stay the whole time. Will you go get some
Yay!
rest?
You get rest, girl. Okay. So, what what are we going to do? Now, the only problem, well, I guess not really a problem. I didn't I didn't what do you call it? I didn't put any I didn't stain these in other words, but I can do it afterwards. It's all right. It's all right. Let's see if this is the right amount for this one. It has to be a little bit less than two because that's two, and it's got to be able to go through. So I would say about two and what is that number anyway? 2 and 7/8? No, no, I don't think so. Maybe I don't know. Anyway,
Annie Mae was stuck at LaGuardia Airport last night due to a storm. Not Debbie, but another one. Ended
oh
up getting home 2 a.m. after somehow managing to get on a standby flight that was actually leaving.
wow.
Hey, APG. She stepped away for tea and did the dishes while she was up. Cray, cray.
Okay, so let's start this way. You have to start any particular way. It just seems easier for me to start this way. I might change my mind.
So
And just
you know we're in a El Nuna because we're in between an El Nino and an El Nina.
Oh, that's what they call it now.
Why, that's what I call it, but that leaves everything wide open for storms.
Ah! Oh no, please no.
Don't you hate that?
And then it probably rolled, and I don't know where it is now.
Because then you got to bend over, all the blood goes to your head, your glasses slide down your nose, and then you can't reach it anyway.
I know. And then you find out that it discovered where my lost magnet
Magnets are.
is. There it is, the magnet. No.
Wow, APG went to a resale store and found 5 little jars of Ranger embossing powder for $1 each, brand new full jars.
Hey, man.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're out of breath. And then if you ate spicy for dinner, you kind of get that
Oh no, the heartburn.
GERD.
Oh no. Sorry guys, I gotta move this close to me. You know what I'm doing, right? Right, right.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. So we got 3 already in there. See. Kind of stop these from all moving. It's not hard to do. It just takes a little concentration. But it's easy. It's easy. Whoops. Okay. So you decide if you really want to squish it close together or you want it loose. I think I'm going to squish them together. Make sure these are all laying flat. Put that as far over as you want it. Now, if you were going to do the full round tent opening all the way around, then what I did is I folded this over to create a little slot there, glued that down, and then glued that on the edge right there, and created this little flapperoo
Holder.
if
Yeah.
that's what you want to do. I'm not going to do it on this one because I just want it to be halfway open. And you would do that on both sides so that you can, when you get it around this way, you can, whoops, you can connect them back here. Okay, so I think I just want it about right there.
Crooked.
Yeah. About right there, and then I'll put something else there, glue something, some kind of the cutout or something and something there. I'm guessing. Or maybe should I just go all the way over? Yeah, because I could always glue, this is glued on top of this one, so you can glue on top of it. I know with this color background and this color, it looks like it kind of stopped, but it's all one piece. This right here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's put down, now here I do use the fabric tack just because it's going to have a lot of wear and tear and everything. So let me go get my fabric tack and we'll put that down.
Shoot, I can't find no time to watch the Olympics.
I haven't watched them either.
I work all day and then I come over here and work all night.
Yeah. Who has time for that stuff?
Ann's having a Bloody Mary something women's something party on Saturday if you want to go.
Really?
Anime.
What kind of a something something is it?
Women's soccer or something. I don't know. Women's something.
Okay, if it's going to be something, we need to know what the something is. My goodness.
How do you ride a horse in a pool? I don't get it. Or is that Marco Polo?
You were a little slow on that. You must really be tired.
No, because I was trying to think of how they would play water polo, and the only thing I could come up with was Marco Polo. I can just see at the Olympics them sitting there going, Marco Polo.
In all different languages.
Marco Polo. I'm not watching them get in this
Okay.
Seine River. It's so nasty, y'all.
Okay, now, once you got that glued, pull that. I mean, if you want it tight, I want mine a little tighter. So make sure that there's no gaps in there when you go and glue that down, because that's what's going to keep this all together. You don't put any glue on here, just the front and the back, or back and the front. Oop, I didn't clean all that up before now, did I? No, you didn't, Rosemary. You should have.
Now I'm going to have to go watch a video on water polo because I am so confused.
Okay. Straighten it up a little bit.
Uh-oh. Elvis said, be back, Susan. Y'all got a dude with my neighbor.
Oh no.
Don't be starting nothing if your hubby ain't there to back you up.
And who is that?
Elvis.
Oh no.
And you know she's only got a little 4-foot fence.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and all you people think that Celine was up there singing live. She sang that live the night before.
And she did.
Roseanne can't wait to start the journal.
And she didn't even sing it live the night before.
Well, they put it through the
She rehearsed it. She rehearsed.
right,
Tape.
rehearsed singing. Yeah.
Yeah, she rehearsed the tape. But who cares? She sang it live at some point. It's still her singing.
Can't be pulling no Millie Vanilli bullshit.
Yeah, but you know she can sing.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I'm sure it's because they didn't know if she was going to get like an attack, of her pain and then not be able to resist. There's too much money involved in all these Olympics. So it's got to get done. Okay. So that one is done.
So quickly.
And now we do this little puppy over here. And did I cut all that off? Yeah, I guess so. So this is ready to go. Hold on. Yeah, this is a really super quick fun binding. And easy. Once the mystery is gone, it's very easy to do. Those of you that have been with me for a while, we've done this various ways. We did one when we did this, where we rested a lot of grungy stuff and made a real, I remember, I take that back. That might have been before I was doing the caboodle kids that we did that. I just did it as like a tutorial to show how I did it. But I did it live with you guys.
Rosemary, did you have a page? Did you have a page in version A made of corrugated cardboard?
Yeah, right here. This is the inside of a priority box, boiled. So's that. And that's the other part of the box, the uncorrugated part. And then this is just from the liner part of another corrugated thing. Oops, there's the packaging tape. And then there's another one.
She said, "Oh, multiples. You fancy."
Yeah, I got a little carried away on that one with my leftover boxes.
Yeah, but they make fun pages.
They do. Yeah.
Deli's on a bus. She ain't worried about no pom poms.
Hmm. Okay. So get scoot that back. Right there. And then when I put the copy on here, it'll all kind of smooth out and blend with the top of the tent.
Oh, there's the end of Adria following along.
Oh, did she fall asleep?
No, the dog's in her lap.
Um,
It should have been following along. She'd have had more than 7 pages cut.
this is true. Well, if she stopped twirling, she's probably getting herself dizzy and can't even cut. Okay.
No twirling with scissors.
Okay, let that dry a little bit before we start tugging on it. Start cleaning this up here.
Ooh, I saw a box of hamburger helper today,
Mm-hmm.
and on the front of the box it said, "Don't have ground beef? Use wieners." So that would be like wiener helper.
Oh gosh, it made me pop my thing.
That doesn't even sound good to me.
Well, it depends if you need help or not.
You want to stay for dinner? What do we what are you having? Wiener helper?
I
No.
think it would go over big in some parts of Texas. That really does sound like a Texas cuisine. Let me find where that thing goes. And that thing shot off.
Thanks to wiener helper.
Whoa.
Kind of like your magnets.
I know.
Crafting is not supposed to be dangerous.
Oh my gosh. Okay, see if it doesn't pop off. Because if it does, it'll pop off in my face. Well, I can't go that way because I got to use it. Okay.
Serbian swimmer Lazar Dukic tragically passes away after drowning mid-race.
What? Okay, that's weird. Was it in the
Serb
Seine or was it in a pool?
I don't know, let me see.
Because people were getting sick in that river.
Well, that's what they said, that the mayor said that it had been cleaned, so they went swimming in it and got sick. It says CrossFit athlete Lazar Dukic was competing in a competition and vanished under the water near the finish line. His body has been recovered and he sadly died. Oh no, this was somewhere else.
Uh-oh.
Wow. It was in Fort Worth, Texas.
Gosh. How did that story got all twisted?
Well, it just popped up in my thing. Because that's how they do stuff nowadays. Everything is. He was a swimmer swimming, not in a competition. How sad.
Oh, so he died not even competing. Oh my gosh.
It says moments before crossing the finish line.
Well, oh dear. Okay.
He was finishing his swimming run in the CrossFit Games.
Okay, guys, we're almost done. Yeah, let that dry a little bit. And then we'll whip it open and see what it looks like. See if you made a mess or if it looks okay.
That's right. Never mind.
Yeah, it was one of those never mind ones.
Let's talk about girl. That's horrible, Gail.
Oh yeah, and you guys, I didn't stop to think. I did these horizontal. I did these whoops. So you can decide which way you want. I think I like it
Oh
better.
wow. I guess it depends on how you cut your stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I think I don't know which way I like it better. Anyway, let's let this dry a little bit more before we open it up.
Exactly, Annie Mae. And there's no lifeguards.
Okay. You gotta give it a few minutes.
Blow on it.
No.
Okay.
No. Hmm. She said with confidence, no. Heck no.
The vertical makes the book look more in shape. Horizontal makes it look like Where's Waldo?
Well, when we decorate it, hopefully it will redeem itself.
They said he gasped for air and went under, and they kept waiting for him to come up. Somebody on a jet ski or something. I don't know. I didn't get to read it all because I was moderating.
Mhm. This was super tiny. I think I might have to use my super tiny glue.
Oh, Elvis is back. Did you
Hey.
cause trouble in the neighborhood?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Did you take Benny out there to have your back?
At least you made it back in one piece.
Is there a neighbor in handcuffs in your basement? They had monitors on paddle boards and no one helped this guy. Unbelievable. If that's not a lawsuit, I don't know what is. Oh, it's raining heavily in Ohio, Roseanne said.
Uh-oh. Heavily even.
Elvis had to go deal with the neighbor dude.
Gosh. Is he okay now? Poor guy. Poor neighbor dude.
She can spin her patience on a piano stool too, Mame.
Okay. It's one little section.
So Elvis is either typing a really long story or she's not telling us. That's right. Don't keep us hanging. Did you drag the neighbor back to your place to misery him? Oh, my neighbor of 28 years retired, moved to Florida, and I now have a 60 something angry man with two beautiful cocker spaniels that Benny loves. But this man, oh, this man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. New neighbors. You got to break them in.
I guess he ain't no Wilson.
I guess not. Place next door to us is still empty. They've been remodeling in there. I don't know if by choice or she left it a mess or I don't know what. Well, you figure there was 5 kids, so
Wow.
at the very least, I'm sure they had to paint everything and maybe even put some kind of new flooring if it was carpet.
Oh my.
Yeah. I'm guessing. I didn't look in there after she left.
I sure would.
She was there 6 years. So, a lot of wear and tear. They didn't replace it all that time.
He demands I do not let Benny out when he has his dogs in the yard. He just yelled at me because I let Benny out and he caught Benny French kissing one of his girls. He bugs me every day about this. So, don't y'all have fences? Well, he don't want Benny violating his cockers.
So the dogs have to go out like in a shift or something. One goes out on an hour, one goes out on a half hour.
That's what APG said. Is that like a city law or something? Only one family dog out at a time? Well, is Benny going in his yard or are the cockers coming into your yard? I told him he can move it. He can move. It's my fence, my yard. Get over it or move. I finally had a backbone. I'm proud of myself. Seriously, I have tried for 2 months, but I've had enough. So why are his dogs in your yard?
It's probably through the fence.
Oh,
Probably have like a chain link or some kind of a gap, and her dog just sticking his nose out there, and the little other dogs are sticking their nose right back at him. I say get the floozies under control. You know what I mean? Okay. So that is the beginning of the little small one.
well, then I guess Benny having a sleepover is out of the question.
Okay, so there is your binding, guys.
Well, that looks easy enough.
Yeah.
Instead of all that hidden binding and blah, blah, blah. And
There you go. Yay!
then you can go back and watch it, Adria. It's
Oh
very
no.
easy. You just thread it through your stitch. And
What was
if
she
you took a
doing? Running around in a
screenshot,
circle?
huh?
Was she running around in a circle when I did that, or what?
She said, I'm sure I have a million questions, but I forgot to pay attention to anything other than chat.
That's why these videos are saved, and you can go watch them on my channel. Pretty good, huh? Huh?
And it's a very nice, Rosemary.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we might have enough time at least to sew these together. What time is it? Yeah, let's sew these together so it's all done. Done. Now, where is the pattern to that one? There we go.
She said, you know she can't run around in no circle. Well, if you keep one foot stationary on the floor, you can hop around in a circle.
Yeah.
Don't lose that needle.
I know.
I got my eye on it right now.
Thank you. On the eye?
Yep.
Okay. Now, when I do my journals, I don't know if you ladies do the same. I used to use a regular needle. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, I gotta move. My leg's getting stiff because I haven't moved. Um, I used to use a regular needle, and because it's pointy, if it wasn't like perfectly going through the hole, it would go all over the place, and it was a mess. And then I was watching a video of somebody else's, and they said that you need to use a darning needle because it's blunt. Not darning. Is it the darning needle? Are the blunt ones?
That you do your socks with?
I'm trying to remember if that are those blunt?
I've never sewn my socks. I'll have to ask Betty.
Oh, okay. So anyway, the one that's blunt, that I can go like that, it's not going to cut my skin and start bleeding because it glides through the hole as opposed to poking the papers as you're going through the hole, which can make you kind of go all over the place. This, because it's blunt, it won't do that. It won't create an extra hole where you didn't already have one. So if it doesn't go through, just kind of sort of straighten it out and then it'll go through. And it makes it your life a whole lot easier. So it was new to me. I don't know if that's new to you guys, but it was to me.
Linda said yes, and APG said plastic canvas needle. Janice said yes.
And you guys didn't tell me. Well, I found this
APG
out
said, and the needle end is smooth too.
yeah. So I saw that about, I don't know, maybe a year ago, but I forgot to mention it to you guys in case you didn't know. But obviously you all already knew and never told me. So
I have those needles upstairs that are like 12 inches long.
you have everything upstairs.
I know.
I'd have a field day if I went upstairs.
Adria didn't know,
Oh,
but she knows now.
yeah.
I don't know if she'll remember it, but
Well, she'll have to put it on the rewind. Maybe if she just later on goes in a circle, she'll remember everything. It'll come back to her.
maybe she needs to go in an opposite circle.
Oh, that's right. Back in time. Yeah, I think that would work.
So the other day,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed some peculiar activity in my checking account
Uh-oh.
because
Was it me?
it's my house account, which is where all my bills come out of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all of a sudden, all this money came out, and I'm like, okay, where did it go? So I went and looked, and there was a $35 charge, two $35 charges, a $32 charge, and a $39.98 charge, all from BlueDolphin.com for Vanity Fair, GQ, Garden and Gun, and Los Angeles Magazine.
Weren't those the ones you ordered?
I didn't order those.
Oh.
I finally figured out how to get to. I went to bluedolphin.com. I thought, well, maybe it's bluedolphin.com or something. So I went there and there was a little chat button. And the lady said, hi, my name is Amber. How may I help you? I said, none of these charges were approved. And I sent her a screenshot of my checking account. She came back immediately with these confirmation numbers. They've all been canceled now, ma'am. Thank you. I was like, so this must be like a normal thing for them.
I guess for not to argue with you.
And if people don't pay attention, then
You start getting magazines.
they just charge you. That's crazy.
Very. Okay. One more done. Oh no. I forgot. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that and put those on. I have to just do that before I actually put the binding together. Never mind. I forgot what I had told myself.
Well, I probably would have, but they gave me my money back immediately. So, and luckily the transactions were still pending, but still, I didn't have an email. I didn't have nothing from. I hadn't got nothing in the mail from them. Nothing.
Sort of like my PayPal people. Uh-oh. Don't sew your pattern in. Remember to remove the pattern. Because when you go crazy looking for it, you will not find it.
I don't know, Janice, because the only magazines I've given my account info to is Birds in Bloom and Bird Watchers Digest or something. But that's what I don't understand because I certainly wouldn't have given my house account info. That only goes to the utilitarians.
That is odd, huh?
I don't know. Uh-oh. You think I should report it to the FBI, Janice?
I would certainly report it to my bank and say that you don't authorize any other from that company.
Well, I told her, I said, can you please verify that there are no other pending? She said, no, ma'am, that was it for your account. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know how I got an account, but fig Newtons. As much as I love figs, I cannot eat no fig Newton.
Ooh, when I was a kid, I loved them. I don't like them anymore.
I would think they would make you need to go potty.
A fig Newton?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. And then all of our signatures are put together. Uh-oh. Wow. Feedback. How can that happen?
Oh no, anyway. Then save it for Christmas and give it as a gift. Give it to your parents for Christmas.
Okay.
She wants the old ones, Stasia, so she can send you the new ones. I started to buy some new pots and pans, but dang, the ones I want are so damn expensive.
What's unique about them?
I think they're ceramic. So you don't get all that non-stick stuff on you, but most of our skillets are cast iron anyway.
Don't you have to cook with too much oils or butters and stuff to not let it stick?
And what?
Cast iron.
No, it's seasoned.
And the stuff doesn't stick?
No.
Really? Huh. I mean, I can't even imagine cooking an egg in a cast iron. I think it would just like all stick to it. That's my imagination. That's how I visualize it.
We have a little egg pan.
Ow. Come on.
You don't want no scratched non-stick.
Right. Honestly, that's why I get the cheap ones because as soon as it does, I just throw it away. It doesn't hurt me to throw away a cheap pan.
Right, so that's why you keep throwing them away and throwing them away, but you buy the ceramic stuff and you never ever have to worry about it again.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you think you're buying the good stuff,
I know. I've had that stuff fall apart too. So.
yeah, Brenda said if cast iron is seasoned well, it doesn't stick. If it's not seasoned, food sticks like super glue.
Oh, okay. So I guess where was I? I was somewhere and they were using one and it just like, I mean, you'd have to like put 5 eggs to get one egg. So that's stuck all over it. And I'm going, why would someone cook in these things? They're horrible.
Linda says I had my grandpa's cast iron egg pan and nothing sticks.
Wow. See, I keep learning stuff all the time.
Oh yeah, our cast iron on the inside is just slick as snot.
Hmm.
But you don't.
How long did it take? I mean, to season it, right? It takes a while from use or not?
No, you season them when you get them.
Mm.
Just like my grill outside, it's cast iron, and as soon as you get it, you season it. My Blackstone, then you season it, and nothing sticks out there.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't wash them with soap and none of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. You had to use a jackhammer on hers. It was such a mess. It was a mess. So maybe she didn't know she was supposed to season it. And she would just keep adding like butter and stuff to try and cook the eggs, and it just was not happening.
No. If it's not seasoned, it's not gonna.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, you don't wash them with soap, and then you set them back on the fire to dry. Oh yeah, I've seen those those induction pans. But that's like at the thrift store. You see those cast iron pans that are all rusted out and nasty.
Mm-hmm.
You take those suckers home and you clean them up and you season them, and man, you got a treasure.
Hmm. Well, I just might have to reevaluate the whole situation.
That's right. But you don't want to cook tomato stuff in there.
The acid will get to it.
Yeah. I don't think the acid will get to it, but the two combined is not good for your food. I think the cast iron is not good for the tomato.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got me a little baby cast iron one about that size, and I threw it in my rest garden.
Oh my gosh.
It's just sitting out there getting me rest. And I put things on it, and
Dang, Adria's cut 30 pages. That's
woohoo!
2.3 signatures, books, signatures,
What?
whatever it is.
No, books of spades. You make books when you're playing spades. These are signatures. I don't know how to. I don't know how many times my friends have tried to teach me how to do spades. It's over my head.
Oh my God, I love spades. It's the same as playing dominoes.
I don't know how to play spades. Nope. Mm.
Spades and hearts. Oh yeah. Spades is like playing 42 in dominoes.
Okay.
Um, it's it's almost the same APG. You either want to get all the hearts or none of the hearts. And if you get the Queen of Spades, she has a bad name. And if you don't get all the hearts and the Queen of Spades, then you're screwed.
See, it already is confusing. And people get really mad at you when you play cards and you don't know what you're doing.
Ask Anne.
They really get mad at you.
Good night, Annie
I
Mae.
don't even like to play cards with people. They get vicious.
That's why Anne's been over there covering for bridge. Yeah, play online and learn that way. Your computer ain't gonna get mad at you.
Well, this is true.
And don't play cribbage with Johnny because she's too competitive. Oh, you better watch out. I'm gonna beat you.
Does she beat you?
Yeah, she's a pretty good player, but I could beat her too.
Well, there you go. Good partners.
But she likes to do all that poking and stuff.
All the what?
All that poking at you.
Oh, well, that's how you get your opponent all unnerved.
Oh yeah, Elvis, you run the table and get all the hearts and the, they call her the bitch, but the queen of spades. Yeah. You got to have a good partner though in spades.
That's what I was saying. They get mad at you.
Well, yeah, if you screw up their good hand.
They don't even give you a learning curve. It's like they're vicious. I said, no, I'm not playing anymore. You guys are mean. No, 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 come on, please play. No, you're mean.
Oh my God, it's be like, are you kidding me? You can't lead out in a spade. Spade has to be broke.
And then how many? What are the things that they call them when they group them together? Books? Is it books?
Mm, well, it's not a.
Or is that a
Their
different game I'm thinking about?
books are probably bridge. I don't know.
No, I mean it may be, but that's not what I'm talking about. Um,
Dang, APG.
that game is vicious. One where you get the books together and but it's not bridge, it's something else. Can't think what it's called right now.
I like pinochle too, Janice.
And they get
Got to have a good partner for pinochle too.
well, I guess any game that you have partners, you need to have a good partner, right? Or else it's not happening.
Man, I used to love it on Friday night. Me and my elderly aunt and my landlord and his wife, we would get together and play spades and 42 and all of those games till late in the night. Those old people could hang.
Well, they had insomnia. Old people.
And my aunt would say, Bobby Farrell, y'all cheating. No, ain't nobody cheating. We're just good. That's all.
Oh, the biggest cheater was my grandmother when we would play Monopoly. If you turned your head, she'd steal your money.
Oh yeah, I will only play if I'm the banker.
Yeah. She wasn't the banker though. She'd just steal your money.
Oh,
You know, you looked a different way and she'd grab it off your side of the board. And what are you gonna do? She's your grandmother. Oh god.
bet you don't like to play games.
I do, and Richard doesn't. He's such a party pooper.
Oh, so I'm a party pooper, am I?
If you don't want to play games, yes.
Well, I like some games.
And what's funny is he's good at it. You'd think if he was good at it, he'd want to play. And that the reason he didn't want to play was because he's lousy. But no.
Well, I'm kind of lousy at it.
Oh.
They do get you do get loud playing cards. Heck yeah, Gail.
I'm telling you, people get vicious. I cannot overemphasize. Oh, that was supposed to go over that, not on top of that. Oh well. Ugh. Grr. Oh well.
The British the British royal family cannot play Monopoly because it causes huge rifts.
Like they don't already have huge rifts. That's a joke.
Do you know why they pronounce why the British say it British?
British.
Because they swallowed the T.
I told you my version.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's time, guys. So Okay, so you guys know how to cut the stuff out, put the signatures, glue the binding together. You already know how to do the book. Now it's just decorating.
No, now it's just getting all the pages cut out. And why are you doing 6 signatures, Adria? She said 5.
She probably wants it chunkier.
APG said, great work tonight, Rosemary.
Thank you. Brr. I'm getting cold in here. Air conditioner keeps turning on. It must be really hot still.
No, don't give up,
Excuse me.
Adria.
You can do it. You can do it. You got a
Good
whole month.
night, Gail. Good night, Carla. Good night, Linda. She's doing 6 because Rosemary said to do more to make it bigger and stand up 360.
Yeah. Yep. And yep. Okay, ladies. Have fun. You got plenty to work on now.
I guess I ought to start yelling last call or something like 10 minutes to 9 or something.
For what? Last
Well,
call for what?
because at 9:01, everybody's like, bye. Bye, Elvis. Good night, Brenda. Good night, Roseanne. Good night, Vivian.
Good night,
APG got to
Bobo.
drop that link in.
Good night, Bobo and Boo Boo and everybody.
And Sally and Fern and Bruce and CJ and BJ.
Oh my
Good
god.
night, Janice. Good night, Adria.
That's why you're losing your voice, saying goodnight to everybody.
Saying hey, saying hi, saying
Mm-hmm.
goodbye.
That's right.
Are you going to stop the stream or just let it keep going?
Well, you keep talking. I can't just turn it off when you're talking. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Don't play any cards with anybody that you like because you'll be
Good
ended
night, John Boy. Good
at the
night, Ann, Mary Ellen, Ma,
Be quiet.
Grandpa.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.